there are certain dynamics that I think we need to be mindful of because they are very consistent, because society and culture moves very slowly, even though technology moves fast. So the first, which I think Anna's already, set up a lovely example of, which is that, these technologies are adopted because they give incredible benefits to people. And there's a lot of learning benefits. I study mostly out of school learning where kids have more of that freedom and autonomy to mess around and adopt technology. But even our own lived experience as users of social media, games, AI now. I don't think we need to belabor the point that kids are benefiting, whether it's through social connection, keeping in touch with friends and family, going on to YouTube to figure out how to fold an origami crane or how to cook something. I think our lived experience speaks to the fact that these benefits exist from a learning and development perspective. So that's the first social fact of nature. The second is that the grown-up world often reacts with sort of fear and kind of a restrictive impulse when young people are at the forefront of adopting new things that they did not necessarily grow up with or understand, even though they usually end up adopting those things like 3 or 4 or 5 or 10 years later. And technology becomes a wedge, an intergenerational wedge issue between young people and grown-ups when grown-ups are put in this position of, their primary role is policing and limiting use and logging screen time hours and all of these things that we're often told makes us good parents or teachers if we limit access, rather than, I think what we've seen from Anne's case, joint engagement, mentorship, learning together, trust building, all of these things that could bring young people and adults together around technology. And that's not to blame grown-ups. It's a reasonable response, but this is a consistent pattern that the stigmatization and demonization of technology in the hands of young people have created a new set of intergenerational tensions. And our connected learning model has really been around how do we empower grown-ups to productively engage with the positive, which we think is the best way to inoculate against the negatives, is that intergenerational connection.